today we're at another beautiful property in Zimbali, and we're talking all things property. And joining us is Andreas Wassenaar. Andreas, thank you so much for joining us today. We're excited to have you with us. And you are the Seeff Zimbali Award-winning Agent of the Year. Congratulations for that.
Corinne, thank you. Nice to be here and spend this time with you. Yes, we are, and so we're delighted and grateful for that.
Oh, wonderful. And tell us a bit about your journey. You've had a long spell working within Zimbali, and I mean, you've dedicated so much of your time to this beautiful estate. So tell us a little bit about your journey.
So the journey started more than 25 years ago. So I've been active in Zimbali on a daily basis for 25 years. I'm privileged to have sold many properties and engaged with many people. Some of my clients call me Mr. Zimbali, so that's quite funny, and it just gives an indication of how long I've been here and how interwoven in the fabric of Zimbali I am.
Oh, absolutely. And I'm sure there's key attributes to being a good estate agent and to working within this field. What are some of the attributes that you can chat to us about?
Well, I often say to those people in our team that as an estate agent, you have to wear many hats. You have to be a legal expert, you have to be a psychologist, you have to be a superb salesperson, you have to have all these skills that people might not necessarily understand or know. So yes, as a successful estate agent, you have to have a lot of strengths.
And it must be wonderful for you to mix and meet so many different families that come from around the world, I'm sure globally, to this beautiful estate.
Absolutely. So one of the big joys that we have and the opportunities we have is to meet so many amazing people. Because we operate largely at the high end of the market, a lot of these clients are hyper successful people. They've come from all different industries, some of which we would never engage with or meet. So that's a real joy.
Oh, wonderful. And what is your view of Zimbali and the future of this beautiful estate?
Well, if you ask any of my clients what I say about Zimbali, I always tell them it's the best place in the world. So that'll always come out of my mouth almost at every engagement. But Zimbali has been South Africa's premier coastal resort for a long time, and it continues to reinvent itself. So I see that continuing going forward.
Oh, no, but it is. I mean, the few days that we spent shooting here, it's magnificent, and the homes are just gorgeous. You know, and the team that Zimbali surrounds itself with is also just wonderful. So we so enjoyed our time here. You must love working here.
Absolutely. So Zimbali is a professionally managed estate. You would have picked that up with your first engagement. We have a very dedicated board of directors, and we have a professional management team under that. So for an estate agent to operate in that environment is absolutely wonderful.
Oh, wonderful. And what advice could you give somebody who is looking to start in the real estate industry?
So we often have new people join us. We have intern agents, and we encourage them. We encourage people to make it a profession, so that it's not an afterthought, but it's a chosen profession. We're all about being professional. So if people were to describe us in one word, they would often describe us as professional. And that's what we try and instill in younger people, and we try to coach them along this journey. It's a wonderful industry. It's an industry that's full of great things that can come your way if you work hard for it. So we're pleased to be able to mentor and coach other people.
Oh, but that's wonderful, and it's all about the team that you have and that you work with. How many people are in your team?
So we have 6 people in our team. We have not all of those are salespeople. We have people that are strong administrators, because what people might not know is that for an estate agent to be really successful, they need strong administrators backing them up. So that is all part of a team that makes an estate agent successful.
And if somebody is looking to buy now in KZN, why would you suggest to them choose Zimbali?
Well, Zimbali is the only estate with real beach frontage. So it really depends what you want. There are other great estates out there. They offer different things. People choose Zimbali because it's got 3.5 kilometers of pristine beach. It's got outstanding amenities. It's got wonderful homes. So, you know, for people that want that, it's an easy choice.
Absolutely, and it's all about the lifestyle. You know, I think that's what people want, is just to feel comfortable and secure, and that's what Zimbali offers. But Thank you so much, Andreas, for your time. It's been wonderful chatting to you and getting to know you and a little bit more about your business.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. And we are now with Natalie, one of the amazing Seeff agents. Natalie, thank you so much for joining us today in this beautiful location.
Corinne, it's such a pleasure. It's such a magnificent day. We have a photo shoot this evening and it's our third reschedule, and I'm like, woke up this morning and saw the blue skies and thought, yay. Yeah.
Today is the day. Oh, wonderful. So tell us a little bit about your journey with Seeff and within the real estate field.
Certainly. So I'm a bit of a cat with 9 lives. I'm a qualified attorney, was in law to start out with, so I've only been in property actually for the last 5 years, joined Seeff, been part of the family, started selling in Belito initially and moved across with Andreas to Seeff Zimbali nearly 3 years ago and just love it.
Are you enjoying it? It must be wonderful because it seems like it's a fabulous team, and I mean Zimbali is such a beautiful place to sell in.
Absolutely, it's an incredible team. I joined Seeff because of their family ethos and their values, and it's a remarkable team to be a part of. The broader Seeff team and our little Seeff Zimbali team, and the estate is just, it's an incredible place to live. And I'm a convert because I was never an estate kind of girl, and just living here and selling the lifestyle has just made me realize what it is that people seek and why Zimbali is just one of the greatest places to live in.
Oh my word, I can imagine, yes. And tell us a bit about your sales experience here at Zimbali. How have you felt selling to these beautiful people that come and buy here?
Yeah, so I'm a real connections girl. I like to take buyers especially and find out their story and lead them down the path of finding their dream home here, because it's possible for everybody to find their dream home in Zimbali. There's such diversity of product. And so my very first sale I did here when I joined, it was 5 weeks after I'd started working in Zimbali, so I was like an absolute newbie to the estate. And it was a lovely older couple, and I actually showed them 26 properties, and they bought the 26th home and they were delighted with it. So it's a journey. I like learning about people, and I like to fulfill their needs, because buying property is one of the biggest decisions you make in your life, and it's got to be a combination of what you can do up here and what you feel down here. So.
Absolutely, and it is about relationships, because I think once you work with a family and work with some clients, the relationships that you develop will just see you through, you know, and that's wonderful. It's all about the stories that you can talk about and that you can share with these families. Oh, but that's lovely. You see, so I can also tell that you don't give up. So 26 houses, that's quite a story. Wow.
Yeah, Corinne, it's great. And I know you can't make friends with everybody, but you end up, you know, your broader scope, your circle of influence, it just increases with each ripple effect, because everybody, once they join the family in Zimbali, it's a closer knit community, and then it's great, because that's when you start getting your referral system going and people saying to their friends and family, it's a wonderful place to live and come and join us and experience it. And I think especially now with what we've all experienced over the last year, people realize that they need to love where they live. And with the ability to work remotely, and with us being literally 15 minutes from the airport, you know, even the commuting lifestyle is a possibility.
Absolutely. Oh, lovely. And what is your vision? What do you feel that you want to explore with your journey going forward with Seeff and in Zimbali?
Well, I'd like to topple Andreas as number 1 agent, but I don't know if that's ever going to happen.
Go for it. That's all I say.
There's a part of our wildlife. So I think our team is just growing from strength to strength. We were always strong in both spheres, so it's really great to just be able to maintain that. If you look at the Seeff Zimbali record historically, it's just been amazing. So I think it would be difficult to beat that, but we need to just make it stronger and make sure we stay there, and that we stay ahead of the pack, stay ahead of the competition, and just make sure that our service delivery is excellent, and we keep up our professionalism professionalism, our values, our passion.
And that's what it's all about, service and relationships, I believe, within when you're dealing with people on that level. But thank you so much for your time. It's been wonderful chatting to you and getting to know you a little bit better, and all the best.
Thank you so much, Corinne, for this. Thank you for this opportunity, Corinne.
Thank you. We now have Mel with us. Thank you, Mel, for joining us. It's wonderful to be able to chat to you a little bit about the rental aspect of the property industry here at Zimbali. So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, thank you so much for having us here today. It's really a pleasure. My journey with Seeff started 8 years ago, and I've been managing the rental department for about 4 years. And the other 4 years is just dealing with clients on a face-to-face level. So I've been an agent for the other 4 years of my time with Seeff.
Wonderful. And tell us about your day. What is in your day here at Zimbali?
My day is So my day is completely filled with clients, because being in the rental industry, you are just constantly busy. So you constantly have to be on the ball by taking calls, making appointments, servicing clients, because there's such a huge influx of people that want to live in Zimbali. So you constantly have to make yourself available to be able to service the clients. So it's always a busy day
and
in
always
Zimbali.
exciting, and every day is different, which is fun too.
Very exciting, because it gives us the opportunity to meet so many different people, and just to get to understand their needs, and to be able to meet their needs in terms of providing them with a home that would suit their requirements and their family is such an amazing experience in itself.
And do you find the rental market is huge now in Zimbali? Besides, what would you say is, I suppose it's all part and parcel, rental or buying?
We always say if someone comes into Zimbali as a tenant, then there's every chance that they're a buyer. So it's all one and the same, a tenant, a buyer. Because often we find that people come into the estate and they want to sort of live in here for a little
and
while,
feel it out a
bit before they actually buy. And we often find that our tenants are actually our buyers. So.
And do you handle short-term rentals as well as long-term?
No, so it's long-term rentals. So the leases that we deal with are 12 months and longer. But like I said, the chances of people coming into Zimbali, they don't leave. So
I can imagine.
It's often they will renew their lease, stay for a longer period if they choose to rent, or often they would just end up buying.
And how is the market at the moment?
So,
is there a lot of availability?
Actually not. So I often find myself sitting in the office and thinking, I've got like an influx of clients at the moment. So I have to try and go to our sales stock and almost like contact those owners to see if they would make their property available for rental, because there's just so much of clients and so few properties that are available at the moment.
Well done for all your achievements, and thank you for taking the time to chat to us today. It's been wonderful getting to know all of you from Seeff.
It's such a pleasure. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for watching this exciting episode dealing all things property, and of course featuring the amazing agency Seeff. Make sure you tune in next week. Don't miss out.